Welcome back, bold and beautiful fans. Thursday, May 14th may look like a calmer episode on the surface, but don't be fooled. Behind one new job offer, one secret break-in, and one missing villain, there may be a much bigger storm waiting to explode. And by the end of this, one question becomes impossible to ignore. Who is really safe inside Forrester Creations anymore? For Melissa Dillon, this could finally feel like the fresh start she desperately needs. After everything connected to Remy Price, after the fear, the pressure, and the feeling that her past might follow her into every room, Dillon now gets a chance to breathe. A new job opportunity at Forrester Creations may give her something solid to hold onto. Because for Dillon, this is not just about work. It is about identity. It is about proving she is more than the secrets surrounding her. If she accepts a position as Daphne Rose Walton's assistant, then she is stepping into a world of fashion, ambition, and influence. She is no longer just the girl trapped in Remy's shadow. She becomes someone with a future. But in soap world, a new beginning rarely arrives alone. It usually brings a test. Daphne may see something useful in Dillon. Elektra may see a friend who deserves another chance. But the audience knows something Dillon may want to forget. Remy is still out there. And Remy does not seem like the kind of man who quietly disappears just because Dillon is trying to move forward. That is what makes this job offer so interesting. On one level, it gives Dillon hope. On another level, it puts her directly inside the place Remy keeps targeting. Forrester Creations may become her opportunity. But it may also become her trap. Elektra's role in this story is also important. If Elektra is helping Dillon rebuild her life, then their friendship could become one of the emotional centers of this episode. Elektra may believe she is offering kindness, trust, and support. She may see Dillon as someone who made mistakes, or someone caught in something bigger than herself. And for Dillon, that kind of support may feel powerful. She has been afraid. She has been watched. She has been pulled back toward old connections. So when Elektra gives her a sense of belonging, it could mean more than Elektra realizes. But that is exactly where the danger begins. Remy sneaking into Forrester Creations again is not just another security problem. It is a warning sign. If he can keep getting inside the building, then Forrester is not as protected as everyone wants to believe. And if he catches a private, emotional moment between Elektra and Dillon, that could feed whatever jealousy, resentment, or obsession is already driving him. Remy may not see friendship. He may see betrayal. He may not see comfort. He may see Dillon slipping away from his control. That is why this moment could become dangerous fast. Remy does not even need to confront them immediately. Sometimes the most frightening thing is not what the villain does in the moment. It is what he decides to do later, after watching from the shadows. And if Dillon thinks her new job will help her escape him, Thursday may prove the opposite. Remy may be closer than ever. There is another layer here that should not be missed. Forrester Creations is supposed to be a powerful fashion house. This is a company filled with money, reputation, family legacy, and high-profile drama. Yet somehow, Remy keeps finding ways inside. That is not just creepy. That is a serious problem. If Steffi, Ridge, Brooke, or any of the Forrester executives learn that Remy has breached the building again, this could create a new wave of tension. The company is already dealing with business battles, family politics, and emotional power plays. The last thing they need is a personal threat turning the office into unsafe ground. And this could also put Elektra in a very uncomfortable position. If she helped Dillon get closer to Forrester, and then Remy follows Dillon into that world, Elektra may feel responsible. She may wonder whether bringing Dillon in opened a door to more danger. That would be painful, because Elektra's intentions seem good. She wants to help. She wants to trust. But trust is exactly what Remy may exploit. The bigger question is this: How long can Remy keep crossing lines before someone finally catches him? Because each time he gets away with it, the story becomes more dangerous. And the next time, he may not just watch. Meanwhile, the corporate drama is still heating up. Bill and Katie are beginning to worry about Brooke's power maneuvers, and that is a very interesting shift. Brooke may frame her co-CEO push as family protection, business strategy, or a way to support Hope's future. But Bill and Katie may see something less innocent underneath. They may wonder if Brooke is truly trying to save the company. Or if she is using the chaos to increase her own influence. That does not mean Brooke is wrong to fight for Hope. A mother protecting her daughter is something many viewers can understand. But Brooke's timing is risky. Hope's future is unstable. Steffi's control is being challenged. Ridge is caught in the middle. And Forrester Creations is becoming less like a fashion house and more like a battlefield. Bill and Katie may realize that Hope alone cannot be the solution. If their goal is to keep Eric Forrester's business strong, then they may need a cleaner strategy. Something that does not depend entirely on Brooke's ambition, Hope's frustration, or Ridge's emotional loyalty. Because once business decisions become personal, the damage spreads quickly. And in this case, Brooke may be playing a bigger game than anyone wants to admit. What makes Brooke's situation so complicated is that she may genuinely believe she is doing the right thing. That is what makes the drama stronger. Brooke is not simply walking into Forrester and demanding power for no reason. From her point of view, Hope has been pushed aside. The Logan side has been underestimated. And Steffi has held too much control over decisions that affect everyone. But from the Forrester side, Brooke's move may look like a takeover. That is where the emotional war begins. If Bill and Katie are already concerned, then Brooke may not have as much support as she thinks. Katie may care about Hope, but she also understands business. Bill may respect bold moves, but he can also recognize manipulation when he sees it. So Brooke could soon find herself in a dangerous position. She may believe she is strengthening Hope's future, but she could also be isolating herself. And if Ridge starts feeling trapped between Brooke and Steffi, then the co-CEO proposal may turn into something far more personal than Brooke expected. This is no longer just about a job title. It is about loyalty. It is about control, and it is about who gets to decide the future of Forrester Creations. Now let's talk about the storyline many fans are still waiting for: Sheila, Deacon, and Taylor. For months, B&B built the forbidden connection between Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp. Then Sheila found out. She was hurt, furious, and humiliated. But instead of completely exploding, she told Deacon she would accept his choice. At least, that is what she said. But viewers know Sheila Carter better than that. Sheila's calm rarely means peace. It usually means she is planning. And when she hinted that things between her and Deacon were not over, that felt like a promise. Not a romantic promise, a dangerous one. Sheila watching Deacon and Taylor celebrate their future should have been the beginning of her next move. She looked playful, mysterious, and far too quiet. That kind of silence from Sheila is never comforting. So why has the story paused? The show is currently focused on the Logan and Forrester fashion war, Brooke's co-CEO push, and Remy's threat to Dylan. But Sheila's absence does not mean the story is dead. It may simply mean the writers are letting the tension sit. And honestly, that may make her return even more explosive. Because if Taylor and Deacon are happy right now, then this is the perfect time for Sheila to strike. The real question is not whether Sheila will cause trouble. The real question is how. Will she try to make Taylor look unstable? Will she manipulate Deacon's guilt? Will she pretend to move on while quietly setting a trap? Or will she target the relationship from the outside, waiting for one small weakness to destroy everything? Sheila does not always need force. Sometimes she uses patience. And that may be what makes this situation so dangerous. Taylor may believe she has won Deacon's heart. Deacon may believe Sheila has accepted the truth. But Sheila may be waiting for the perfect emotional opening. Maybe Deacon still feels guilty. Maybe Taylor starts to feel insecure. Maybe Sheila finds a way to make herself look like the wounded woman while Taylor looks like the intruder. That would be classic Sheila. She does not just attack relationships. She twists them until people start doubting each other. And if this storyline returns during May sweeps, it could become one of the most dramatic surprises of the month. So Thursday's episode may not be about one single explosion. It may be about several small sparks being placed in dangerous corners. Dylan gets a new beginning, but Remy is already too close. Elektra offers friendship, but that friendship may become a target. Brooke pushes for power, but Bill and Katie may start questioning her motives. And somewhere in the background, Sheila Carter may still be waiting for the right moment to remind everyone that she is never truly finished. What do you think Sheila will do next? And is Brooke protecting Hope, or is she making a dangerous power grab? Share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned, because on The Bold and the Beautiful, the quiet moments are often the ones that lead to the biggest betrayals.